At the beginning of the story, we are shown a ruined world. The entire land was barren, except for an area in Australia, which was called Green Place of Different Mothers. There was water left in the land here. Fruits were grown by farming, and many women also lived here. In this area, a girl named Furiosa, when she came to pick a ripe fruit, she heard some noise near her area. When she went closer, there were many bikers there, from which one of the bikers' oil pipe was cut by Furiosa. And as soon as the second biker's pipe was about to be cut, the second biker saw her. Before he could catch her, Furiosa ran away from there by stabbing her leg with a knife. While running away, she started whistling loudly, which made the people of that area know about the danger that was coming there. Before she could escape and reach the populated area, the biker successfully stopped her by flying a rope towards her. And these people picked up Furiosa and started taking her from there. On the other side, Furiosa's mom and all the warriors there were following these bikers to save Furiosa riding on their horses. While riding on the horse, Furiosa's mom strangled the biker on the bike, after which they took her bike. Before she could leave to save Furiosa on this bike, the people of the area gave her some seeds, and they reminded her that whatever happens, the people of the other area should not know about the green place, and those who have seen the green place, no one should be able to escape from them. As soon as she heard this, she quickly went ahead and killed a biker while attacking him with a gun. The two bikers in front of her stopped and tried to see what happened and why that biker left. Now they could see Furiosa's mom coming from a distance. They ran their bikes in fear. As soon as Furiosa got a chance, she cut the oil pipe of the bike on which she was tied. Furiosa's mom fixed her bike with the spare part of the dead biker's bike and put all the fuel of that bike in her bike and again followed the bikers. By walking, it was evening now. The fuel of the bike on which the bikers tied Furiosa also runs out, because Furiosa had cut her fuel pipe. In this condition, these two bikers fought with each other, and while getting a chance, Furiosa released her hand and ran away from there. But she did not succeed in reaching home, because the bikers had caught her again, with which she goes back to her area. In the morning, we see that Furiosa's mom has reached the camp of the bikers, where she saw the bikers in the green place and Furiosa. She shoots a biker and kills him, but the other biker safely reaches his camp with Furiosa. And there, he gives the good news to the people that he found out about the green place. There are a lot of resources and women there. Upon hearing this, Furiosa found out that now the people of her area and the area are going to be in danger. He will definitely tell his people the location of the green place. That's why Furiosa shows her wisdom and puts a rope around this man's neck and kills him in front of everyone with a bike. Finally, she and her mom killed all the bikers who knew the location of the green place. Now these bikers take Furiosa to their leader because he is the only one who can take them to the green place. The leader of the bikers was very clever. He himself behaves well with Furiosa and tells everyone to take care of her so that she can give him permission and let him know about the green place. At night, Furiosa's mom also came to this camp. She took off the clothes of the dead biker and made herself exactly like him. She actually came here to find Furiosa, and to find her, she goes to every camp, and where she does not find Furiosa, she kills everyone there. Finally, she reached the camp where Furiosa was. After taking Furiosa, she was about to kill the last girl here. But that girl says, "No, don't kill me. I am also a prisoner here like your daughter." Hearing this, Furiosa's mom left her and took Furiosa on her bike and ran away from there. But she didn't know that the girl she had mercy on and left her, she would trap her. She goes and saves her emergency alarm, and so many people follow Furiosa and her mom. At a distance, these bikers attack them with bombs, because of which all the clothes of Furiosa's mom were burnt. To escape the fire, she took off her armor suit and again sitting on the bike, ran away as fast as she could. Even after going very far, the bikers were right behind her. Furiosa's mom now knew that she would not be able to escape from them, so she gets off the bike and gives the bike to Furiosa and tells her to go home alone. Furiosa also gives Furiosa a peach seed and tells her to go back and stop the bikers. She herself stops here to shoot the bikers, but no matter how many people she attacks alone, soon all the bikers surround her. Furiosa also gets caught by these people, and comes to see that these people tied her mum to a tree who is killed mercilessly in front of her eyes. After that, the leader of the bikers puts her in a cage wearing clothes like his and forces her to see everything which he thought was his entertainment. Here, he also gave his daughter's teddy bear to Furiosa, which Furiosa dropped. He tells her to take the bike down from here. Along with that, an old man was also going who tells Furiosa, "If you learn to read and write from me, then you will become a useful person for our leader. He will not torture you like this." But Furiosa did not listen to anyone. She secretly makes a tattoo on her hand from this place to a green place because she was hoping that one day she would definitely go back to the green place. And she was also afraid that if she forgot the way by that time, that's why she made the whole way, the whole map on her side. Anyway, time passes, and we see that one day all these bikers were going somewhere when they see a red smoke. They found out that people must be living there. These people followed the smoke and reached there. There they found a war boy who took them to the citadel, that is, to the fort. Immortal Joy ruled the fort. He had water. He used to grow food here, and he used to give this food to his soldiers. He had guided his soldiers in such a way that they were ready to die for him. These bikers who had a shortage of resources say to Immortal Joy that if you do not cooperate with us and do not give us these things, then we will join you. Hearing this, Immortal Joy tells his war boy to die in a mocking way, and he proves to the leader of the bikers that no matter how powerful you are ready to die for me. His words had just been fulfilled. That is when his people picked up all the bikers' bikes from the chain hanging. The bikers had no other way except to save themselves and run away from here. When they were running away, the leader of the bikers saw that Furiosa had fallen from his chain and got stuck in a pit. He played his life and saved Furiosa's life. On the way, he saw another fort. The name of this fort was Gastown. Oil was refined here. Immortal Joy's weapons and vehicles used to run here. The leader of the bikers plans to capture this fort so that he can blackmail. But the problem was that the security here was very strict. To blackmail him, he turns many of his people into war boys and reaches the gate of Gastown. When they open the gate of Gastown, the leader of the bikers kills his own people to make them believe that he has captured the Immortal Joy's fort and his people are now his slaves. Seeing this, the people of Gastown also open the door for him. After capturing the Gastown, the leader of the bikers, Dementus, cuts the fingers of the leader of this town and sends it to Immortal Joy. Immortal Joy knows that Dementus is slowly getting power. All his power is due to the oil on which Dementus has now captured. So he sends a message to Dementus about the meeting. What did Dementus want? He himself needed basic supplies that were with Immortal Joy. To deal with this, he comes in front of Dementus with the leader of the gas town. The leader of the gas town was Immortal Joy's brother and was very sick. Many of his body functions were done by his machines. To blackmail Dementus, he first tortures his brother with a machine and then kills him. Then he tells Immortal Joy that he has planted bombs that only he knows how to activate or disable. If you want to save your gas town, then make me the leader of the gas town. Otherwise, you will not even have your gas town. When he was talking, Immortal Joy's eyes were on Furiosa. Immortal Joy says, "Okay, I will give you your gas town, but in return, I want your daughter and a biker." Furiosa says, Immortal Joy says, "I am not his daughter. He killed my mum and kidnapped me." Furiosa gets angry with this. He takes his daughter's toy and gives it to Immortal Joy and leaves. Furiosa was taken to a place where Immortal Joy had many wives. Furiosa was going to be Immortal Joy's wife and live in his harem. All these women were very good. They treat Furiosa well. But Furiosa only focuses on how Immortal Joy forces all these women to stay with him. When Immortal Joy's daughter is born, he orders his daughter to be buried alive in anger. He only wanted sons. He had many sons, but none of them were healthy. That's why he kept them as war boys. He had so many wives that one day he will have a healthy son who will rule his heart like him. Immortal Joy's daughter looks at Furiosa. He holds her hair and tries to rape her. Furiosa runs away, but next time she doesn't want this to happen to her. She knew this boy would harass her again, so she took off all her hair and made a wig with net and wax. She also had a peach seed, which she had kept safe. Next time when that boy came to harass Furiosa and held her hair, Furiosa left her wig and ran away. That boy also runs after her, But in the middle he finds his own brother who asks him, "What are you doing here?" This girl had no answer. She threw away Furiosa's wig because she was afraid that her dad would punish her. He tries to find Furiosa, but he can't because she had disguised herself as a teen boy. This way she saved her reputation and got a job in Citadel. She was very good at jumping, so she got a job in Immortal Joy's big machines. It's time to fit the chains inside her. 15 years later, Furiosa has grown up. No one could recognize her because she had pretended to be dumb and fulfilled all the rituals of Immortal Joy, which made her believe that Furiosa was loyal to her. This time, Immortal Joy gives her a big drill, which could destroy the machine. Immortal Joy attaches the machine to a truck and takes it out for the first test drive. Dementors attack it with parachutes and bombs. Jack, who was driving the truck, does not stop but keeps driving. Dementors also attack the truck, which caused a major fault in the truck. Now Furiosa shows bravery and tries to fix the fault by going so that Jack can take the truck away. But to fail, a man from Dementors placed a bomb under the truck. Furiosa successfully dropped the bomb from the truck. After this, she came inside the truck. Dementors bikers were still beating the Warboys. When the Warboy attacked the small Dementors truck, the truck collided with the big truck. Furiosa was shocked, and the hat on her head fell off. Seeing her flying hair, Jack found out that she is a Dementor. These people now focus on their war, and Furiosa successfully kills the Dementors while attacking with an arrow. After killing her enemies, she took Jack to the gunpoint because she knew that Jack would create a problem for her. But here, Jack tells her that she is a good warrior, and it does not matter what is your gender. We have been given the task of controlling this rig, and I want you to support me like a team member. Furiosa dies, and these people take this rig truck to the gas town where Dementors was looking at Furiosa after many years, but now she had grown up, so Dementors did not recognize her. It turns out that Dementors has run out of oil supplies, in return for which he used to take other supplies from Immortal Joy. He tells Jack to somehow get a meeting with Immortal Joy. Jack agrees, but he was not ready to give them any supply without oil, so all these bikers attack them and start stealing all the food. To save this, Furiosa takes her truck and leaves, and Jack kills those people who were trying to come near her truck. These people now safely return to the Citadel and give a message to Immortal Joy to meet Dementors. In this fight, Furiosa got hit by an arrow. Jack pulls the arrow out and stitches it. These people got very close and asked Jack, "How did your parents die?" Furiosa told him that these bikers had kidnapped her and left her here. Furiosa shows him the peach seed which her mom had given her. Then she shows him her hand and shows him the map to the green place. She still hopes that she will be able to go there. Jack promises her that he will try to take her there. Furiosa tells him that she wants him to come with her. Here they get a message from Immortal Joy that he is going for a meeting with Dementors, and they have to prepare their entire force and go after him. This time, Jack does not give up and goes to the green place. As soon as they reach the guest town, a truck successfully enters the guest town. Furiosa turns her away. She was waiting for Jack to come with her, but Jack left a green smoke in the air. It means that he was calling the Warboys of Junker Day. Furiosa got angry and left alone. Before she reaches the green place, she thought of Jack, who was fighting alone there. So she comes back to the guest town to help Jack. She picks up her sniper and starts shooting everyone here. The bullet hit Dementors too. Jack enters the guest town through his rig. He started destroying the entire structure of the guest town. Bikers attack him to stop him. He breaks his rig and falls into a well. At the right time, Furiosa enters the well and takes him out of the well. After that, they get out of the well in another truck. They were planning to escape from the green place, but they did not know that Dementors were behind them. As soon as Dementor's truck gets close to Furiosa's truck, Furiosa pulls out her gun to attack the truck. At this time, her hand comes in between the two trucks. This is the same hand on which she had drawn a map. Dementors had captured them. Suddenly they start moving their bikes. They tie Jack to a bike and make him spin in circles. Because of this, he was getting closer to his death. Furiosa was tied with chains. Bikes were spinning around them. Dementors were getting entertained by this. When he gets bored of all this, he turns back and sees Furiosa, who had left her cut arm and ran away from there. In anger, Dementors try to chase her. When he moves ahead in his truck, he finds out that Furiosa had removed the tire of his truck. Because of this, he got into an accident. Furiosa, who was running from here due to the bike, runs out of petrol. Furiosa had to walk ahead. Her arm was badly injured. Blood was coming out. There was scorching sun in this area. Because of this, she fainted here. She was lucky that she was seen by Citadel's ward boy who brought her back to Citadel. She was treated here. When she regained consciousness, she met Immortan Joy like a mad person. When she was taken to Immortan Joy, she told him that Dementors are coming to attack her soon. He has planned to destroy the gas town too. Now he wants to kill Citadel. For all this, Immortan Joy plans that they will reach there before destroying the gas town. Before Dementors attack Citadel, they were going to attack the gas town. As soon as they reach near the gas town, Dementors also see them and announce the war. Between Citadel and gas town, the war starts between these two parties. Both teams were beating each other badly. During all this, Furiosa went to Citadel and made her mechanical arm. Then, for a bad reason, she went to the war spot again. She saw that Immortan Joy's sons were repairing their vehicles and weapons. From where she took a tire later, she saw that Dementors and some other people were running away from here. Their eyes were also on Furiosa's car. Before they attack Furiosa, Furiosa comes running and hits everyone from her car and kills them all. She killed everyone, but she didn't see Dementors anywhere. When she saw Dementors, a biker was running from there. He was Dementors. But Dementors was about to die because his bike was also broken. And now Furiosa was also near him. Here, Furiosa could kill him in one shot, but not so easily. She wanted to remind Dementors that who is he and why he is after Dementors. She called him as torture, so much that he fainted. When he came to his senses, Furiosa told him that she is the same girl whom you kidnapped 15 years ago, and in front of her eyes, you killed her mother. Dementors still didn't remember Furiosa. So Furiosa cuts his teddy bear. Now he realizes who is Furiosa and apologizes to her. He says, "If you forgive me, we can rule this place together. You are very brave." Hearing this, Furiosa drops his teddy bear on the floor. After that, she pointed a gun on his head. Then people thought that Furiosa killed him. But it was not like that. Actually, Furiosa buried him alive and put a peach tree on him. The peach tree was given by his mother. The earth made a huge tree of Dementors' nutrients and planted a peach on it. Now Dementors were looking at Furiosa with their own eyes. It was his last time. After that, he might have died. On the other hand, we see Furiosa, who succeeds in rescuing all the wives of these Dementors. He rescues them and takes them from the green place. And this story ends here.